guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm just being really greedy today with the videoing and your time, but hopefully I will upload these on different days so you don't get bombarded with these videos. But literally we just completed this double page and my throat was rather dry and things, so I've gone and had a drink and I just couldn't wait, and I've got kind of a little bit of time still before the children come home from school and I have to get my daughter, so I thought I would just quickly come and do just this single page, that's all. So it's already painted, I've got my distress ink right here, and I think I've got a rough idea in my mind of you know, what I would like to do on this page. So I mean, just kind of a rough idea, kind of not completely sure. So hopefully it will come together quite quickly and I won't be kind of taking up too much of your time. But I just couldn't wait, and I thought, well, I don't know when I will next get to work on it, so I'll quickly come and do some now. So I have got a few things kind of laid out, prepared, so I thought we would use this little you know, ready prepared kind of embellishment here. So we'll use him. I thought we'll use this little corner of flowers, probably up in the top actual corner of the page. Now this embellishment here, this is just an image from the Mother Goose rhyme, and it's just literally fussy cut and then stuck onto this scrapbook paper that's been stuck onto this wage envelope, which is sealed at the back and everything, ready to just be used as a kind of tuck spot. So I thought we'd do that. And then I also had chucked on the pile again this week a few little bits and bobs, so I thought we could just kind of have a play and see what little bits look quite nice around on this page, and you know, go from there. So I mean, hopefully it won't take very long to put this page together and I won't be keeping you too long. I was very excited and couldn't kind of wait. So yes, I would like to know whether you would prefer me to kind of wait to upload them rather than bombard you, or whether you would prefer to be bombarded and kind of have hours and hours of videos to watch. You know, it's always hard to say. I mean, I love it when I go on and I see people have uploaded new videos, and I, you know, can't wait to watch them. So I don't know really what other people kind of think, what their view is, or whether you kind of think, oh gosh, she's uploaded another one, you know. So I would put that out there and see kind of what people think. I thought I could just kind of layer a couple of pieces up somehow. I'm hoping this is going to come together really quickly, because I'm definitely not overthinking this one. I'm kind of conscious of, you know, the fact that I've hogged so much of your time already, so hopefully it will really be a quick one. So I'll just ink up that little flower just in case we want to use that somewhere. I've got this also, which was the edge of a stamped image, which I just, you know, fussy cut around it and cut it off. I thought that might look quite nice somewhere, not sure. And then I've got, obviously we could have some lace somewhere. Pop that somewhere. Let's take these off for a moment so it's not looking so cluttered. We could have some lace across the top. I'm not sure how well that pink goes against the green, actually, if I'm truthful. Or we could have, now where's my roll of lace from Laura? So obviously this is the lace that I have been using. As you can see, everything's literally under here because I was literally packing up, getting ready to go and take it all out of my son's room, and then I went downstairs and got my drink and then thought, no, I'm going to go back and do a little bit more. So let me clear this stuff off out of the way so you're not, again, kind of having to watch through in amongst mess. But I literally, I was so excited that it, you know, didn't even kind of dawn on me to clear the surface first. So I find crafting gets me like that. So we've got this vintage stamp again that I picked up at the weekend. So we could have that on there just for kind of a bit more interest. Could have it there. That's quite nice. And then we could have some either of this crocheted lace at the bottom, or I've got this fabric ruffle that's in this pretty pale pink colour, which I've obviously brought this down, you know, actually I think the first time we did one of these process videos of the Mother Goose album, and I haven't used it yet in here, but I thought maybe that would go quite nicely somewhere, maybe here at the bottom, or maybe even just partially at the bottom. So what do you think? Right the way across. I quite like using them just small bits at the moment, so I'm just going to cut that. It doesn't matter if we don't end up using it, because I can obviously utilise it somewhere else. You know, it's no problem. If I hold that there, and that looks quite sweet, I think. So let me start gluing some things down, because obviously things are moving around now a little bit. So I'll glue this frame down first. I love using these frames. I mean, literally I've had these frame stamps for absolutely an age, but I still love them. I think my favourite craft items are definitely stamps and paper. Oh, I just absolutely love stamps and paper. Just so lovely. You know, I love stamps that you can create, you know, these ornate kinds of shapes and frames and things like that. All the things that I kind of love in life that obviously I would never be able to make or draw or paint or anything like that. So to be able to actually stamp them is, wow, lovely. And I'm going to stick the flowers up in the corner. I might just stick them kind of as a tuck spot. So I'll just stick them probably just like that. Or there, I might stick this piece down as well, actually. And that's been distress inked already, because actually this was the one that we were going to use on the previous page. So I'll stick that like that. Yeah, I have a real weakness for stamps and for paper, and I feel like I could just never have enough. Even though, you know, I obviously have tons of paper and a fair few stamps, nowhere near as many as Laura, who has got an amazing craft room of stamps that she'd sent me some pictures of, and laid out wonderfully. My stamps are not particularly neat, I have to say, but I do love them. You know, I just think it's kind of genius to be able to actually kind of recreate these gorgeous things that you wouldn't ordinarily be able to kind of create. I'm just going to trim the edge off of this a little bit, because it seems a little bit kind of long. Just re-ink it like that. Okay, and then obviously if I stick that down, and then could just pop this on here. I did have that Tim Holtz rosette, didn't I, earlier? If we could have that somewhere around the page. I love these rosettes. I think they're really, really cute. And again, actually, these are the Tim Holtz rosette die, which again, absolutely love the fact that we can kind of create things like, you know, the rosettes kind of with the die, rather than having to fold the paper. Only to find that then it's not actually of the right, you know, size or whatever for making the perfect rosette. So yeah, really love those. Just pop that stamp there. and then I'll just pop this butterfly, this flower down. It's because I was thinking, oh, I wonder if we could have a butterfly somewhere on the page. So I'm going to stick this ticket down. Like that. Yeah, and to be honest also, I think, you know, value for money wise, I mean, stamps, they're pretty good value for money because obviously they last for such a long time. And, you know, you get so much use out of them. They're just fantastic, aren't they? Right. So if I pop that down there, see kind of, I'm just having a look, kind of glancing at my pile that's kind of to the side to see whether there is anything there that I could kind of potentially use over here. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? This was just a green colour flower, and I've just kind of sprayed it with the Pearl Mist sprays, which were pink, and it's just got this gorgeous shimmer now, which actually goes really nicely with the flowers that I've been using. So I might have to try and use one of those at least somewhere. Now this ruffle, should I ink this or leave it? I might have to leave this because it's kind of a bit too perfect to ruin, if you see what I mean. I should have really inked it previously. So I'm going to glue that down. I'm going to glue this down just with my hot glue actually, because see, I said I'm not going to take up your time too much. So I'm just going to pop it down like that. I mean, hot glue, that's brilliant, isn't it? Again, my hot glue gun, that's another one of my favourite items. Absolutely love it because it's so quick and easy, and you know, really kind of makes it super fast doing things, doesn't it? Right, so I can pop that like that and then have the ruffle down here. Do we like that? I'll just grab another piece of lace here. Oops, I'm now dropping things on the floor. Could have a bit of lace over the top of it, or do we prefer this lace to the ruffle? No, I like the ruffle. Let's go with first instincts. So I'm just going to hold that kind of roughly there so as I know roughly the length. And I'm going to have it kind of a bit curved like that at the bottom. Just like that. So again, quite like that. I feel again that could do with a bow, and even though I broke the filming, I still then didn't actually go and get any bows. Well, mainly because I wasn't intending on doing more filming. It was only that literally as I was getting my drink, I thought I could quickly do another page in that journal. So oh, that's so annoying that I haven't got any bows with me. And I haven't got any ribbon or anything to be able to make one either. I'm just checking, just in case one, you know, some ribbons got kind of hidden in amongst all the pile of things, but no, it hasn't. So that's a shame, isn't it? I have still got that little butterfly, which obviously I was playing around with just now. So, that's quite nice. Could, well, I guess I could kind of pop that on there. That's quite nice, I think, instead of using a bow. So I'll just again hot glue it, just because obviously, you know, I'm trying to do this a bit quicker now. So I'll just pop that like that. Now, do we want this one anywhere? Again, these are all the things that I didn't get to use just now, so I'm obviously feeling I'd like to use them. No, I'm not going to have that there. but I do feel like I just want something just here. So I'm just going to see if I've got any of those little flowers or a little bit of lace, which actually I've just spotted a little scrap of lace here, which I could just literally cut off kind of the edge piece, which is just these kind of 3 flowers. See how that looks if I were to put that there. Maybe not as nice as I'd hoped. So maybe not that. I've got some Martha Stewart butterflies with me. I could use 1 or 2 of those. Let me just get a couple kind of in you know, in the right colours for the book. And I've also got another flower actually. So is that going to be a... It's not too bad. So I'll just ink that up a bit. Let's have a look. I could have that there. That's quite nice, isn't it? I'll just ink this flower. Again, it doesn't matter if I don't use it, because I'll use it somewhere, and no doubt it would need inking at some point. Oh gosh, no, because that looks very strange, I think, to my eyes. Oh, I just feel like it needs something, and I'm not quite sure what. If you're watching this, you know, and riveted by my decision making, you might be kind of sat there thinking, oh, for goodness sake, she just needs to put this on there or that on there. But that right here, I just can't decide. Oh, could I just pop a bit of lace on there? That ivory lace, that might be better. Or I could pop another flower somewhere. Now this flower, it's not the same as these ones I've fussy cut out. This is more of the Kaisercraft, you know, die cut pack. So obviously it does match the journal that we're making, because it matches all those little teacups and what have you. So I could use that somewhere. Maybe I could put one of those there. That's quite nice, isn't it? With the butterfly or without? Oh gosh, with. Definitely with. So I'm just going to stick this flower down. There we go. And to me, I mean, that just now finishes it off nicely. Where before, I didn't like seeing that kind of plain edge, really. And again, to kind of non-crafters, maybe they wouldn't even really notice, but to us crafters, things like that do matter, don't they? Right, that's looking much better. Do we want anything in the centre of the flower? Oh, again, I've still got my big bag of buttons. As per my, you know, I must use some buttons. Must use some up. Oh, they're always all quite massive for that flower. Let me just see. Nope, that's not quite right, is it? I don't want to sit here rummaging through this bag for hours, because it's quite noisy, obviously, with the rustly packet, and obviously quite tedious for you to all be just watching me rummage through a bag. So, oh, sorry buttons, but I haven't used you again. So I'll just put those to one side, not using those. I have got some flat back pearls here, and actually I've got some small ones as well as the big ones that I like to use, so maybe a small one would be just right in there. Yeah, I quite like that. So again, I mean, they are stickers, but I mean, actually this one seems to have lost its stick altogether, and it's not that it's old, it's actually quite new, but the sticker has obviously come off completely. So, but I do always kind of glue them on anyway, so just glue that in there. Right, okay, I'm feeling that I'm done now for today. And obviously before next time I will try and paint these pages, or at least distress ink them if I decide that I'm not going to actually paint them at all. Haven't quite decided, but obviously this has picked up a bit of paint from where I painted the other page, so I will do something to cover that. But if not, you know, for next time, certainly before the journal is complete. So right, feeling a bit more satisfied now, because we've now done 3 pages today, although you may be seeing this video after today, if you see what I mean. So hope you liked that super rushed kind of process video there, and thank you very much for watching, and have a nice day. Thanks, bye.